Good afternoon, fellow tankers. It's Commander Denalii, and today we're taking a look at the Tier 8 medium tank, the Panther 88. The Panther 88 is a pretty good tank. I wouldn't call it amazing, but it is a very good tank. So first thing here, we're going to take a look at the internals on it and show you where all the engine, the ammo, the crew, everything like that is. So that way you know where to shoot this tank. This tank doesn't have a whole lot of armor. It can be pinned pretty easily from tier 6s. So even when you're the top tank, you can get pinned pretty easily, you know, from the sides and in the turret. In order to pin your front, it's going to be some of the higher penetration tier 7s, and you know, about half of the other tier 8s are going to reliably pin you right through your front. But you will get a few bounces here and there. I would treat this tank more as a sniper medium, because the gun on this tank is amazing. It's phenomenal. It's very, very accurate, so long as you take the time to aim in. Snapshots can actually work really well on this tank as well, providing you have your crew trained in, you know, smooth ride and all that. I don't have that. I have this set up to be a concealed sniper, with a bunch of the camouflage perks, muffled shot, green thumb, stuff like that. You know, I like to stay concealed in this, because when you can stay concealed in this, you can put out a lot of DPM, a lot of damage. The one bad thing about this tank is if you get hit by an arty, it's pretty much guaranteed to penetrate and do a massive amount of damage to you. I've been one-shotted in this thing by arty at least 3 or 4 times. As you can see, the front of the turret is the strongest armor on this tank, and the front of the hull is the second strongest. So this has the 8.8 centimeter gun. It fires 8.69 rounds per second, and the aiming time is 2.5 seconds with a very good accuracy of 0.32. Standard, the average penetration for standard round is 203. For your premium rounds, it's 237, and for your HE rounds, it's 44. The average damage is 240 damage for your standard and your premium rounds, and 295 for your HE. The track traverses at 38 degrees a second, and your turret traverses at 32 degrees per second. This has a standard view range of 390 meters and a signal range of 550 meters. On this, I run a small med kit, and I run chocolate because I have a lot of crew skills on this. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to go into the first map, and the first map here is Prokhorovka during the night. And as you can see, it's a tier 8 game. The enemy has 3 tier 8 heavies, and our team only has 1. So with that in mind, normally when I'm in a tank that would be considered as a sniper like this tank, I would normally push up the left side and let somebody else do the spotting and everything like that. But considering they have more heavies than us, and they're probably gonna, you know, push one of the 2 flanks really hard, I wanted to go up the middle to try to get some flanking shots, or be able to move to whatever flank that their tier 8 presence was going to be at. So yeah, as you see, I'm just going to pull up here and wait a second, because our light tank has finally decided to move out, and I got one other medium with me up here. And here in a moment, I'm just going to pull forward here and try to get a couple spots. So there's an enemy tank that had the same idea. He's a tier 6. He's the M4A3E8. And there we spotted a Tiger and something else on the left. And then there's a T-44, a tier 8 medium tank that wants to work the middle. And he's actually in a very good spot. And as you can see, he put one into my side because I pulled a little too far forward. I tried to snapshot him, but I was still on the move, didn't let my gun aim in, anything like that, so it was a miss. But as you can see, I'm still getting a lot of assisted damage off 3 spots and 6 spotted target hits. The only thing I'm really concerned with is that T-44 that's on my right side right now. And we just put a big round into him and damaged his ammo rack. So that was a good shot for us there. And as you can see, we got a couple heavies that stayed back, you know, near the bridge, and then a couple heavies that went up the mountain. And the most of our forces went to the left side here, so those are the guys that are giving me that assisted damage. And there we just put a shot into the E8, and we just, our friendlies just finished off that Tiger, so we got some more assisted damage there. So with that in mind, I'm just going to try to push up a little bit here and use this rock for cover. And it's a good thing I'm getting shot at from pretty much straight ahead there. And we put another round into the E8 and we're detected, and we're taking fire from the left and from the E8. So we'll try to put one more in the E8. We bounced around, and it's time to back up because we're getting too much heat. As you can see, even tier 6 tanks can penetrate you. And there's that accuracy I was talking about. I just snapshotted the IS-3 through the middle of the train cars because he was on the opposite side there. And we'll put one in the T-44. And now my team is pushing really hard on the left side, and we're defending pretty good on the right side. We're up 4 tanks to nothing right now, which is a really good start for us. And I've got a lot of assisted damage and 5 hits myself. We're just trying to take that that E8 out really quick, trying to get a shot on him. And I fluffed the shot. I just put it into the dirt. So now that we're reloaded, we'll try again. And there we go. Had just a little bit of lag there, but we ended up killing the E8. So now there's only a T-44 on my right that I really need to be concerned with. So now I'm going to switch over to the IS here. And as you see, my shot was right on target, but I ended up, you know, bouncing it off his bottom plate. But this gun is very, very accurate, as you can see. And there's that T-44. Oh, we just couldn't get a shot on him in time. And I just pulled the trigger just a second late, but we're going to try to finish that guy off. He's been pretty annoying. And we tried a snapshot, and we just crit him. And it looks like a friendly shot me on my left side there. But the T-44 looks like he's done. So now we got an IS-6, and just look at that accuracy, right where the tiny circle was in my reticle, and I hit exactly where I wanted to. And tried a snapshot there because I wasn't sure if he was aiming at me or not. And it's a good thing I did because he was. And yeah, as you see, I'm hitting where I'm aiming. It's just it didn't penetrate that time. And there we go, just to the right side of the very middle. But that's just how accurate this gun is. It's a very, very good gun. I'm still playing this tank to try to get a very good game where I get, you know, 4, 5, and 6 kills, something like that. I just can't get it in this tank. And there we go, with just a little bit more lag on that for some reason, but we ended up getting the damage. There we go. But yeah, I am enjoying this tank. It does a pretty good amount of damage, and as you can see, I got 21 assisted ribbons just from spotting out targets on this one. 10 damaging ribbons myself, and now I'm getting tracked assist damage as well. And there we go. We got our second kill. So right now I'm pretty much an easy target for anybody. I can be a one-shot kill for this IS, so since I'm not detected, I'm gonna take a shot. Hopefully didn't hit him, and now my sixth sense goes off, but I'm not detected. But just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna pull behind that rock, and I don't want to take any unnecessary damage. And I don't know if it was just my internet connection or if it was just the game in general on this match. But you'll see a lot of laggy spots, as I've pointed out a couple already. And here we go. We got 4 people on the cap point for some reason, and there's only 2 enemies left, and I'm very confused by this. But here we go. We were trying to get up to where that IS-3 was to get a shot on him before the end of the match, and just couldn't get it done. So anyway, as you see, this thing can make a lot of silver. I just made over 200,000 silver and 4,500 experience. We did 2,600 damage ourselves and assisted for 2,300 damage. And now we're going to take it to a city map. We're on Insk this time. And as you can see, I was using crew XP times 6. I was trying to train my crew up really well. And as you can see, it's a tier 8 match. And as you can see as well, I was in a platoon with a friend of mine that also has the Panther 88. We were just trying to get some decent footage for this tank. So with this, I'm just pretty much going to push up to this corner here, and I'm going to try to side scrape off of it and try to spot any early tanks that try to come around this corner here. So first things first, we see that tier 6, and we're going to just pop a shot, and we actually hit a different one instead because they were just right there. And now I'm setting up for the side scrape, and we'll put another round into that guy. And as you can see, even though I was side scraped, I got, you know, shot straight through the front there, and I believe it was that low penetrated me and did 249-ish damage to me. It could have been that J Panther as well, but as you see, I'm just I'm setting up for the side scrapes, backing up and pulling a shot when I can. And oh, I hit something there. Oh, another friendly tank that decided to do the same thing and block me. That's all right. We'll just keep backing up, taking a shot every now and again. And yeah, that Freedom, he's got some decent armor, so I gotta aim in on his track there. Trying to hit him in the turret. Unless I hit him in the hatch, I'm not gonna penetrate and do damage to him. So here we are, we're just looking for shots. There we go, hit that enemy Panther 88. I believe he's tracked. Nope, he is not. And then there's the enemy low. And I'm just trying to track him at the moment. Unfortunately, he's a decent player. He was reverse side scraping off that building and trying to get a shot. So right now, each of us have lost 2 people off each team. And then we got a Jackson that wants to move up, so we're just going to snapshot him. And we're going to use this tank destroyer as cover. And we try to finish him, but the tank destroyer finishes him first. And we also lost a tank pretty much the same time, so we're each down by 3 tanks. And that's a tank I did not want to see, a very armored top tier medium tank, along with a IS-2 and another medium tank, Panther 88. And that Super Pershing is focusing on me. I'm going to try to take that Panther. There we go, he's done. Now I need to back up, and I need to either take some cover or something. And where we just cleared out that lane, I'm going to back up, take that, and then pull right back forward, because I don't want anybody like that low pulling out and taking a shot at me. I want that Super Pershing to forget about me just long enough so that way I can pull forward and try to sneak a couple shots into his hatch or something, you know, into his weak points. I'm not trying to show too much of my tank, and for that I am showing, I'm hoping it was just going to be a tracking shot and not actually receiving any damage. And that Freedom's up there on the other side. I just wasn't sure exactly how far back he was. And now we got a Ferdinand face-hugging that medium, so now's my opportunity. I'm going to try to snipe out his hatch. I was aiming just a little bit too low, and I just went off the front of his turret. But we're going to try again. And there we go. 226 damage. And he's focused on that Ferdinand. And that's the only hatch I can get a shot on, so I'm trying to aim it. There we go, another 270 damage. And his gun is damaged, so he's not going to have long-range shots very good. And 241 damage. If I could have landed that shot... Oh, that was a good bounce for me. If I could have landed that shot, I would have finished him off. But anyway, now that was pretty crazy. It's 11-9. We're up by 2 tanks here. And I'm 273 health, so I'm either a 1-shot for some, like that low, or a 2-shot for, you know, any other tank. I do got 11 damage ribbons, 2 crits, 5 spotted target hits, and 1 kill so far. And there we go, we sneak a shot into the side of the low. And I don't want him to get shots at me, so back up. And he puts a shot into the building, so try to get one more on him. There we go. Got a little damage on him there. Now I'm trying to reverse side scrape off this, hopefully make him bounce off my side armor. But he's not coming out. He doesn't want to play. And he's just going to back up in the corner and try to protect his platoon mate, his artillery. So I got 2 heavy tanks pushing on him from the left. So I'm just going to push around the right side here while he's distracted on them and try to get some more damage in before this game is over. Because it is, you know, 6 tanks on 1 now because somebody just killed the arty. And as you can see, everybody else is faced that direction. So I'm just going to pull up behind him, put a shot at him. We set him on fire. Some good damage there. Wish he wouldn't have put it out, but that's alright. Somebody finishes him off. And this is pretty much an average game in this tank is, you know, getting 15 to almost 20 damage ribbons. And I just, unfortunately, I can't get, you know, 5, 6, 7 kills and show you a gameplay like that. But we got high caliber with 3,600 damage, and we got Confederate. But anyway, guys, that's the Panther 88 for me in a nutshell. If you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Anyway, you guys go out there and kill some shit, and I hope to see you guys on the battlefield.